Glorious. No, I won't give in. I won't give in till I'm victorious. And I will defend. I will defend.
I'm Matt Gregging it. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
What's up, guys? It's Soldier Greg Scott here with another banger.
Fuck no. Put that shit away.
With another banger.
Are we sure about that? Bro's bros, bro. He's scared to death.
How we doing, twin?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Phenomenal. As always.
As always.
First beerless episode.
It's tragic.
No beer.
No beer for the kid. Giving it up.
I'm gonna be moving like Prime Brady.
Prime Kronk. You remember that gif he made?
Bro, that's so long ago.
That was never Buku.
Oh. How Prime Kronk gonna be moving in Season X?
He has been moving that way. Ranked
Yes.
third, right? Tight ends?
Second.
Second.
100 yards. He hasn't had as much receiving success,
Hmm.
like touchdown wise. But
Yeah. Sounds like a lot of your team has been struggling touchdown.
Whoa.
Jazan only
We're-
2?
We'll talk. I don't want to talk about this right now. I need
Okay.
to get into that later, man. To that good old stuff. What the fuck?
Yeah, you like that.
What the fuck?
Alright, let's get started. Talking right away about the playoff picture because it's basically framed. There's just a couple of questions still on the table. But it's pretty much settled at this point that the Griffins will represent the East, and the Tyrants will represent the South. Rise up, rip 'em.
Corsairs as well in the West.
Corsairs will represent the West.
Actually, how does the rule work? Is it if it's more than 2 losses back? So if John was 3 losses back, he would be excluded?
Wait, what do you mean?
Actually, he's safe because it would have to be 3 losses back. For a conference winner, John said this like last week, but for a conference winner to be excluded from the playoffs, you have to be more than 2 wins back from a wild card team.
Interesting.
So technically, John was in contention for that
Mm-hmm.
to happen to him until this week.
I mean, sorry that. Well, the hoplites were close as well. Tough era for the Golden West. A true
True downfall. this year,
downfall.
man.
Yeah. Same with the Central, but I mean, that was kind of expected.
I think the East has fallen off a bit this year, but we're still in good standing.
Yeah, I would say so. I think the Sal's are better than a 4-3 record lets them look. I also think you guys are better than 3-4, and then you have
The Leopards, the Tony-led Leopards.
it's all right. It's all right. It happens. I mean,
It has to happen.
Lester.
It
Yeah,
has to
Lester.
happen. at some
Exactly.
point.
Exactly. Comes for everybody. The man comes around. Everybody knows that. But yeah, it looks like the North is currently insane.
Dominating. Who do the Direwolves play next week?
Is it possible
If the Direwolves win, I think they might be in.
that the North sends a full division of
Because
teams?
that's 5-2, 4,
Who do they play?
and then they'd send their 4 unless the Sal's So it's either Sal's, Jackals, Lancers, or Dire Wolves in that last slot.
But it's pretty comfortably Glaciers and Sabres, no matter what.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I think. Unless one of them loses. I think they play each other, so one of them actually will be in that questionable spot.
Yeah,
as
Glaciers
well.
play Sabres week 8. That'll be basically a playoff game. Well,
The
not
whole
quite.
North is pretty much playoff games at this point.
Yeah.
In division.
Yeah. It's so tight. The question is like who else could maybe sneak in? I think there's 5 teams that could theoretically sneak in. Sal's, Jackals, Lancers, Cobras if they win their week 7 matchup. They're playing
I didn't even
the
realize
Paladins, which is so it's very very possible. And then the Direwolves also. Surely whoever doesn't win the North will both. I think the top 2 teams will be wild cards no matter what.
Oh yeah, the top 2 teams will be wild cards. It's just a matter of the 3rd spot and the 4th spot.
Mhm. So it's a very exciting race. If any games are announced, I hope that it is up in the north, because the northern nomads are putting in work.
You're calling them. Wait, what is?
Nomads?
Isn't that just like people that have been there, right? Nomadic.
Nomadic is like they don't settle.
They don't settle.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was thinking of it a different way. That the opposite of being nomadic.
Yes. They're moving all around. They're moving.
It's like the Silk Road.
Yeah, yes. They're moving all their teams into the playoffs.
Ah. This is ball knowledge.
Ball knowledge. Ball knowledge. The East is comfortably the Griffins, as we said. The Central is sort of a poop off. Who is the least poop? I
The
think
Kingfishers could make a case for a playoff spot here, which is weird.
if they somehow do win, they would be on the chopping block for that John rule you were talking about, right?
I don't think so. Oh wait, yeah, I don't think so. The only way that they'd have a chance is if the Hoplites lose to the Towers, though. Which, how is that gonna?
Holy moly, Lascoli!
Scully has to have a crazy game.
Let it happen. Let it happen. John Football Gods, please
Please, Lascoli.
make magic happen.
Uh,
But I think, in all reality, the Hoplites are probably
they're a lock.
they're
they're a
basically a
lock
lock
at
at
this
this point. And then the West is also
The West is,
kind of poopy, except
only
for the
the
Corsairs.
and even this season, Grazier has not had as great of a year as like expected.
Yeah, it's true. I think I don't know.
I know I
let me
contain
pull
my
up the
team
numbers.
contained him pretty well this week. There was some other teams that
My team
contained him well.
contained him pretty
Yeah.
well.
So
We got a narrow win, and then a
I-
narrow loss.
I think the Corsairs will be in the playoffs. It's just they're not quite in the spot now to contend.
I think they will surprise a team. They only lost to me by 1.
But they also beat me by 1. Decisions.
We'll leave that up to the viewer. Are the Corsairs going to underperform or overperform in the playoffs?
It's up to Grazier, man.
It's up to Grazier. Dude, it still looks like a Breaking Bad episode outside.
Bro, that fucking air quality is crazy.
Yeah, I think it's starting to get a little windier, so stuff's blowing away. Shout out Brady for the air pollution sickness.
Wasn't somebody else there too?
I don't remember.
All I know is Brady's dying.
what a wild state of affairs we're in.
Wild state.
Wildfire. Not really. Morphology. I'm pushing too hard for the bit, bro.
The South is cooking right now.
I'm surprised. I honestly didn't. I thought that I was gonna be the only one putting in work for this division. But the Jackals probably are the best. So I think it's important to still think of everything in terms of the schedule from last year.
Yeah.
So I think we're the best 1 seed.
Oh yeah.
The Jackals are probably the best 2 seed, maybe, but the Griffins were a 2 seed as well. So actually, it's the Griffins. My fault, OG. So the Jackals are the second best 2 seed.
The Griffins were a 2 seed last year?
Yeah, they were behind the Sal's. Or the Leopards, I believe.
Were the Sal's not that great last year?
Let me look at.
Let's look.
This is importante.
I thought that they
Leopards.
They did have that
Leopards,
second place
yeah.
spot.
What a great convenient year for scheduling to go by last year's seeding. No, I'm kidding.
No. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think
It's a played out narrative. I don't know.
I think we've seen how it's played out, and it's played out. There was a lot of. I feel like there was still a lot of parity this season
Yeah, I think
Even
so.
with-
Yeah.
with the schedules as is.
I mean, I would say that I still think that the best teams are probably
in playoffs.
like all going to the playoffs at least. It's just a question of who snuck in
Yeah.
later. But I honestly, if every team in the North made it, I don't think it's any of them are that crazy.
I think the Dire
Maybe
Wolves
the Dire
might be
Wolves are a little
crazy.
crazy. But I mean, that spot could still get taken by the Jackals, and I think the Jackals are a deserving team this
Yeah.
weekend.
And the Lancers, man. How about them Lancers?
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. They're probably the best 3 seed from last season. Where were they
They
at?
were a 4 seed.
Oh, they were.
played
Yeah, they were a 4 seed. Yeah, they're probably the best 4 seed from last season. Except for you.
Nah.
I don't even know.
Nah, the experiment is experimenting still.
It's okay. We'll talk about
The
that.
Lancers are probably the best 3 seed currently. Oh, wait. Except for the fucking North. I forgot about the North already.
Yeah. The North is unreal.
But I don't know. The South has just been a lot stronger than I anticipated this year. I kind of knew the North was going to be good, but the South really a surprise.
I think we're really benefiting from that new scheduling still, but I mean, I'm not gonna like tout it or put it down too much because I do think that the South is finally becoming really competitive. I think still there's a lot of questions about the Cobras. The Lancers still have some things to figure out, and the Jackals are always the Jackals. Always will be number 1 division rival for my Hennigs Tyrants. Top of the pack.
Top of the pack.
Top of the pack. Feels good.
Yeah.
I think the funniest story about this whole thing is that the Kingfishers are somehow winning during the tank. Like they're 3-4. Like you were talking about them for like a playoff spot potentially if they somehow
If the Hoplites lose
if
and
the
they
Hops
win.
lose. Yeah, like that'd be crazy. Like this is a team that is like not good. Like I certainly think it's exacerbated because of the schedule, but like they're openly tanking. Like the culture has got to be like poop socks. Like it's got to be terrible, and they're still putting together wins. I don't understand.
I don't even know who they've beaten. Kingfisher. Oh, I thought that I lost for a second.
I
That was
thought so
good.
too.
That was good. Kingfishers beat the
Towers.
Towers.
Predictable.
Predictable. Kingfishers lose
Lost
to
by
the
1 to the
Lancers.
Lancers.
That's a little crazy. The Kingfishers beat
Beat
the
the Dire
Direwolves.
Detroit, bro.
Embarrassing loss.
Detroit, no. Oh wait, no.
They
We
already
didn't beat
played
the
the
Corsairs by 1.
Hoplites.
We beat the Corsairs by like a lot.
Kingfishers beat the Pal.
Pals.
Those are all like expected.
Okay, never mind.
I mean, it's not like crazy upsets.
I do think it's like it's so fun though that like teams that are
Our tanking still have a chance.
yeah like it's exciting for them to like even be in these conversations like because it whatever players you bring in you have some kind of
Relationship.
yeah exactly you have some kind of culture for them to step into even though it's like sort of in a weird fresh out the tank situation. I don't know. It's very complex. I'd love to hear what the locker room status is for the Kingfishers. But honestly, the even funnier story is like the other teams that are tanking. Like there's so many teams that want that first pick and want to be dog water. And I think there's two favorites. I think it's either Towers or Leopards. And I believe
The Sharks actually.
the Griffins pick.
The Leopards pick goes to the Griffins.
Yeah. So, sorry, Tony.
It's a sad time to be a Leopards fan.
Sad time to be a
But
Leopards fan.
you also are coming off of a Jupiter Bowl season.
You did what you did.
You win some and you lose some.
It happens. Bask in last season's glory, because right now the trophy is still yours. You are still the champion. Until the tyrants come and take it. Come and take it. Tyrannically. Bang. Come on now. But also I think there's a couple of dark horse candidates for the early pick, and I think it's the Rhinos and the Sharks.
Yeah.
The classic rivalry, but instead for who is more hoop shit. Who will win the Tank Bowl?
I think the Towers have got to be winning right now.
Yeah, I think it's pretty handedly the Towers, because they have the point differential like incredibly they have a bad point differential.
Incredible.
Yeah, like I think they've gotten their shit wiped a few times. I don't know. I sort of hope that the Sharks get it, because I think John football is better when Avery and Shreveport are doing well. Avery is like a really fun manager to have active.
Yeah.
But I think the Towers certainly deserve a first pick, because Owen has gone all in into selling everything. But also, even if he doesn't,
he has so much other material this year.
Exactly. Yeah, so many picks. So I don't know. I really do hope that whatever happens, a team that needs this first round pick gets it.
I think that exact same thing as well.
Yeah. I hope that there's no ne'er-do-wells. Steal another high pick. Just kidding. Not really, but a little bit, because it's fully legal. There's nothing wrong with it.
It's just a
moral qualm.
A moral qualm to have a Jupiter Bowl contender with a top 3 pick.
It's icky. It makes me feel weird. It makes my stomach churn a little bit.
What's a good comparison to that? I don't know. It hasn't happened in any league that I can think of in the last couple of years.
Low-key, it's Cooper Flagg going to the Mavericks.
I guess, but it's they weren't a contender at that point anymore.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's true, because they lost Luke at that point.
I don't know.
Can't believe that, by the way. Still crazy. Still the craziest trade I've ever been alive for, I think. But yeah, I think beyond the Kingfishers as a surprise as well, I think the Lancers have been pretty surprising. The Cobras as well. 3-3 is nothing to scoff at. I'm sure. I think they will win their week 7. They're playing. That's season 9. Oops.
Who? The
Cobras. Paladins. They're playing the Paladins. I think that's winnable.
That's definitely a winnable game for
Very
them.
winnable.
Yeah, it'll probably come down to the final week for them. And are they playing the Lancers? I'm assuming.
Yeah, the final game.
Yeah.
They're playing the Jackals.
Ooh, that'll be a fun game to keep an eye on.
Yeah, upset season. The South eats its own. We're like the ACC. I love ACC.
Okay.
Alright, yeah,
Should
my fault. We kind of dragged this one.
It's fine. We don't have that much to talk about today.
There's not a ton to talk about, so we made some more fun segments.
This is probably the most interesting. This next segment is going to be the most interesting segment we've had.
Yes, I agree. I do think. I don't know. I would like everybody at home to play along, and maybe we'll hold a little bit of a contest for who comes up with the most creative or like interesting or applicable ideas. So let me explain the game. So I came up with this because I personally love coming up with prospect names for the draft class. And as it stands, the season 11 draft class is coming along very nicely. But there always seems to be sort of a lack of personality in some of the later draft picks, even though the later projections, even though some of those players wind up being like really good. And so I think maybe this game will help aggregate some ideas, some inspiration, and yeah. So we're gonna be holding a contest. So everybody submit your ideas for each name, but Lubu and I will be playing it today. So this game is called Name a Prospect. So everybody is going to get a general description of a player, including their position, their play style, and maybe some physicals. And then we have to come up with the name of a player the name for that player that sounds sort of characteristic of their description. Yeah, it's game changing. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited.
It'll be fun.
I think I do this relatively often when I'm trying to help John with draft class stuff. Well, I just suggest things. I don't really help per se. I just throw a bunch of ideas at the wall and some of them stick.
Yeah. I'm gonna have it pop up on screen.
Okay, that's
So-
awesome.
It'll be easy to follow along.
Okay. Good enough. So, let's play Name a Prospect. The first description is a quarterback who loves the scramble, but is also really laid back. He shrugs off other people's trash talk, but he's still really competitive and he's still a leader. He just rolls really well through adversity. He plays the bass guitar in his free time, and he's usually makes good friends with his tight end, and he's a relatively small player. So
I think I already have a name.
you already can we pause?
Yeah. We can take some time to
Okay.
to
Wait.
think, but
I'm gonna try and come up with something then.
Yeah.
You all come up with something as well.
okay.
Triple B's, I'm the man. I'm leveled up, I'm super saiyan. You said I can't, but I can. Triple B's got the plan. Triple B's, I'm the man. I'm leveled up, I'm Super Saiyan. You said I can't, but I can. Triple B's got the plan. I had to stun on my haters. I had to show them who's boss. I had to flex on my haters. Diamonds, they drippin' in sauce. I had to stun on my haters. I had to show them who's boss. I had to flex on my haters. Diamonds, they drippin' in sauce.
Got one.
You got it?
Yeah.
All right. So for a quarterback who loves to scramble, but's also really laid back, shrugs off other people's trash talk, still competitive, still a leader, just rolls well through adversity, plays the bass guitar in his free time, usually makes friends with his tight ends, and is a smaller player than average. I like the name Thomas Compabase.
Compabase?
Compabase.
Alright. You really took that bass guitar and rode with it, eh?
I feel like that's the most unique thing about it.
I think so as well. I think, like, being a musician and being an athlete is, like, not something that people, like...
Unless you're Dame Dollar.
Dame Dollar.
Or LiAngelo Ball. Or Zoe. Bro, I love Lonzo Ball. Low key, when I speed that video up, I'm gonna put Super Saiyan by Lonzo.
Oh, okay. You're gonna get us a copyright strike. I'm just
not gonna
kidding.
get copyrighted.
No, I'm just kidding. Doesn't matter. So everybody drop your ideas as well. I was thinking Jordan Ezra.
Jordan Ezra.
Yeah.
Can you walk me through this?
So my thought process was like someone like who's like laid back and like sort of like just
Ezra.
like chill with it. I was thinking like might go with Jordan Love. So Jordan came from that place.
And Ezra is just like mad chill.
Ezra is like, I feel like that's kind of like a hippier, like a
It
more
definitely
relaxed
is.
name. But like nothing about that name screams like crybaby,
Yeah.
pretty boy. You know, like it's still like he's not a bitch. You know what I mean? Because he's tough. Because he's Jordan Ezra.
Jordan Ezra.
I also like, in my mind, he feels like a lefty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I can't do that. I can't throw a football left-handed. That just feels ridiculous.
All right.
I would really love to draft that quarterback.
You like? Oh,
I would.
what
really
about
love to draft-
Kirko? What
I
about
love Kirko. Bro, a tight end friendly quarterback is huge for the Centuries in
That
this
would be
era.
huge. Yeah.
But I do love Kirko still now.
Is Kirko trying to uncork the ball deep too much?
I don't think so.
I mean, Jazan does have huge numbers.
Jazan is just consistent.
Yeah.
He's been a model of consistency this season.
It's true.
but
It's true.
I like Kirko now. I was really struggling at the end of last season, but I'm liking Kirko these days.
He's growing into his role.
Yeah.
Well, good.
All right.
Make sure everybody, like, we're gonna do a contest.
Yeah.
We'll like grade everybody's name ideas.
Maybe I'll like send a form or something, and John can pin it to the chat or whatever.
Yeah. Wait, we can put it in the description or something.
Yeah, and then we can just send all of the names at once.
Yeah.
And have people vote.
That's a good idea.
Um,
Okay. So, and then the second prospect is a defensive lineman who doesn't quite have all of his brain in his head. He's got a little bit of poop up there. He's a total horn dog. So he likes the ladies.
big sexy.
Big sexy type of guy. He hit some goofy little celebration and is working on his third rap album under the name Big Rib.
So, big sexy type of guy. What do you mean by that?
Like, sexy, dexy type of.
Okay.
Like he's got vibes, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was sort of thinking of like
Sexy Dexy, Anthony Edwards, Dame Doll.
I don't know about the last two. I was mostly thinking of Sexy Dexy, but with like a lot of like exaggerations about the being a total horn dog, and
Yeah.
I think Sexy Dexy is still like Dexter Lawrence seems like he's a pretty smart person as well. In his interviews, he seems like pretty.
I haven't watched enough Sexy Dexy interviews, but
He's
I love
he's
Sexy
great.
Dexy.
I love Sexy Dexy.
I trade for him in all my Madden franchises.
Tech, but I feel like I have to think of something that goes with Big Rib.
Bro, that just reminds me of Rivy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of too.
All right, let's spend some time to think here.
Oh, I got it already.
You got it already?
Yeah.
I actually need to think of this.
Let your boom make you boom.
All right, should I go first?
Yeah.
I like the name Ruben Bibby.
Ruben Bibby?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That actually is perfect for Big Rib.
Big Rib. I think
Wow.
I leaned into the rap thing a little bit, but also like I see a world where Ruben Bibby is like tattooed on a million women because they love Ruben Bibby. Because he's a culture. He's an icon. He's Big Rib. Ruben Bibby.
Huh.
Oh, he didn't like it.
No, I actually like Ruben Bibby. It's way better than what I had.
What did you have?
Oh, it was like it's like he's so bad.
Do you wanna think on it
it's
more?
Rob Bit.
Rob Bit.
Yeah. I was thinking about hornballs, and I feel like it's been bunny mating season around here. We have like fresh fucking bunnies. So I was thinking about rabbits.
Rob fucking Bit, bro. Yes, bro. Master. He fucks like
Master
rabbit.
hornball. All about them snow bunnies.
Rob Bit, bro.
And low-key, rabbits don't have fucking brains in their head.
Rob Bit, bro. That's crazy. I love that. Oh my god. What got you thinking about rabbits?
Bro, I swear, I've gone on so many walks this summer, and there's just straight up like 5 newborn bunnies just hopping around.
I mean, good for them, you know?
Yeah, absolutely good for them.
Yeah.
Congratulations to those rabbits. by the
Yeah.
way.
Congratulations to Rob Bit. You are the father. I love that. Okay,
Oh.
this one's a much smaller description, so hopefully it's like a little more,
A little easier.
a little easier.
It's kind of similar to the first one in the hippiness.
It is a little bit. I don't know. I think of this third one as like a more like chill fella. Like he's a little less competitive and more of like a locker room like funny guy. Whereas like I feel like Jordan is still like he's still like in that that locker room getting the boys fired up, and like the gentle giant is just making them chuckle and laugh. And you know, he maybe doesn't like, he's a little bit more of like a juker maybe, you know, big man moving his big things, you know.
What the hell?
Tight end who is a gentle giant. He plants trees and shit. He's a total hippie. But when he gets mad, he like a bull in a china shop with a nose full of pixie stick. And he likes to make lasagna. I feel like the name has to be Italian for that, but like, I don't know.
That's what I was kind of thinking. We'll come back in a minute or two. I have a slight idea on what I wanna do.
Okay. Okay. Let's. I'm gonna ponder for. I got one.
You got it?
Yeah.
I think I got mine as well.
Bet.
I guess I'll go first for this one. So I first was thinking I was gonna do a three word name because I was thinking about the BFG
Mm-hmm.
with the Gentle Giant stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but I think with the lasagna and just the hippiness. Wait, low-key, I forgot what I was gonna say. That's crazy. I was gonna say I was gonna say Mario Onceles.
Onceles? Like the Onceler?
Like the Onceler, yeah. Because the Onceler changed his ways in the end.
Mhm.
He was very environmentally happy
He was.
at the end of the movie, even though he killed the environment. And Mario, just cuz. But low key, I want Garfield will work as well. As long as the last name is Onceles, I think Garfield or Mario Onceles is tough.
I like that name. I think that's like kind of iconic, I feel like. I don't know. I was thinking Herbert Custanelli.
Castanelli, that's Italian, man.
Yeah.
Where are you getting that
Herbert.
Herbert from?
Herbs.
Ah.
Yeah, he's a planter, you know?
Ah.
I was also thinking of like who do I think of as like the most like chill like hippie player, and my mind went to Rogers just because of their drug problems, but like I'm just kidding. There's no problems.
J Herbo.
I was thinking Justin Herbert, and so Herb, and then
Is Herbert
Herbert.
gonna become Beer? Or is Beer gonna become Herbert?
what?
Madison Beer.
Oh, I forgot they're dating.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Herbert Beer is a crazy name. They probably will. They'll probably keep their own just
I think
because of
they'll
the
keep their
branding.
own, yeah.
But like, imagine like a hyphenated Herbert Beers,
Beer Herbert.
Beers Herbert. That's kind of a tough name.
Or imagine they make their own brewing company called Herbert Beers.
Herbert Beers. That's tough.
That is tough.
Think of that. We'll take 20%.
I'll take $1 million.
Thank you. All right, that was fun.
That was fun.
All right, so we're gonna make a Google form then for all the descriptions, and everybody can submit their names, and then we'll post them all, and we'll vote on what everybody's favorite was, and you can't vote for your own. Otherwise, you just pick your own because you think it's tough.
It is tough.
Maybe everybody can make like a little like description or rationale.
Maybe
for why they
whoever
picked that.
wins becomes the last prospect for each of their respective positions in the draft class.
That'd be fun. Have a joker. I don't know. Just throwing ideas out there, John. But anyway,
Oh,
thank you guys for playing Name a Prospect. We have 2 more segments or 3 more segments.
3 more segments.
We did just talk about something a little bit more creative. So if you want to talk about the more serious,
my
the
gosh.
dire.
Phil Upe has been found murdered.
Mm-hmm. Crazy.
Was missing for a couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
Found sadly and brutally murdered by an unknown murderer.
He gets the call up to the Corsairs to start kicking the ball for them. Goes with Shiloh and doesn't go home that evening.
I'm gonna also pull this one up just because I think it's interesting to highlight some of the built-in suspicious stuff in this case.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a lot of guests at this event. It was
Lots.
a players meeting.
Mhm.
I don't know if it was like a players association meeting or what. Maybe it was a John Land ruling meeting because the players do rule John Land.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I don't know. I'm kind of shocked at how Lamprey lost another person at an event he was at.
Yeah, it's
Especially one he came to the event with, was college teammates with.
mm,
He's just like, gotta be close with them. Like,
yeah, someone who may know a lot about what Phil Up knows about.
yeah.
So if there's any connection there, something to think about. But there's some other really big names that I think are worth mentioning. We have
These, I have listed people who were connected to both of the murder cases, not just the
Not just
one
one.
murder case, because there is still the
accomplice.
accomplice
Yes.
running around from the Pat Ross case.
And I think it's likely that whatever foul play happened with Pat Ross
Is related to this Phil Upe incident.
I agree. So, in both cases, there is Jackal's leader, Gordon Golden. I don't think it's him, but it could be.
I don't think it's him as well.
Thurman Cheisman, one of the best running backs right now. I don't think it's him. Yeah, Rigo
Rigo Fenton.
Fenton. He's there.
He's a person that exists
he's-
in time.
Yeah.
No offense to Detroit.
Shiloh Lamprey, though.
It's
I as we talked about, I think that one is a bit more.
it's a lot. It's very suspicious for him to be at both
Yeah.
and be so close with Phil and bring Phil with him to this event.
I agree.
Jazz Cat Jr.
A Century's legend. Jazz Cat
he's
Jr.
not-
Century's
he's not a
legend.
legend. He's probably one of our worst picks in history.
Damn, you're just putting that out there. Olin Starks. Certainly.
Yeah. It's Towers demon these days.
Yeah. Rover Petty.
I don't know much about
I don't know
Petty,
shit
I'm
about
not gonna
Rover Petty.
lie. I don't know anything about Robert Petty.
Alaric Dread, that is a big name.
Yeah.
And even bigger name, Tyson Lane, also on the Jackals. I think it is entirely possible. I think the names of Golden and Lane should be elevated because of the bad boy culture in
And
Stanton.
the Jackals locker.
In the lockers, the Jackals locker room is a little bit toxic sometimes, and I wonder if there's pressure from teammates or encouragement to handle what needs to be done.
Yeah.
You know?
If I was on the Jackals, though, would I be willing to sacrifice these? I mean, there were also other players from the Jackals at this event.
Mm.
Maybe the Jackals, like you're saying, are just like, maybe it's not these two that actually did it, but maybe they're like the Rizzler and they called a hit on someone, man.
Mm-hmm. It is entirely possible. I mean, there's a lot of factors that we don't understand because of the recency of this case, and the lack of detail surrounding it. But from a speculation standpoint, this could be really damning for some teams, and could take out an amazing player from a franchise that needs them.
I do think that this won't affect anything, likely until next season.
Probably not
I don't think they're going to be able to investigate
fast enough.
fast enough to make it before the playoffs have come to a conclusion. But this will be a huge off-season story because the Emperors, if Jiesman is in trouble, like that could take them out of contention.
It could. I also think
The Jackals.
losing
There's
Golden or Lane.
There's a lot to be lost here.
Exactly. Alaric Dread as well. I mean, that's a big name for the Sabres.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
It's just adds another layer on top of the investigation that was already happening
Mhm.
for the accomplice in the league.
I'm really curious as to who is truly behind this string of murders in the JFL.
You have to wonder if it's the same person.
I think it is. I think it has to be.
I think there's definitely a chance it is, but with the list of players that were at that event,
It was long.
it's a very long list of potential suspects. And
Mhm.
it's going to be very hard to narrow it down if it's not somebody in this
Yeah.
double case.
Right. I don't know. I'm curious. I'm curious to see more about the investigation.
Yeah, I don't know how
Scary.
long the Pat Ross case took to kind of figure things out, but
I mean,
this is my
take a while.
this is like my first canon event of being here in JFL. So
How are you feeling? Do you feel like an investigative?
I mean, I personally haven't
Journalist?
dug deep into it. It's
Mhm.
just interesting to see how much can be at stake when these things happen.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it is possible that this isn't a murder. Because he has just disappeared.
No, you can scroll down a little.
Are you sure?
Oh,
Foul
wait.
play?
No, he was found
No
murdered.
idea.
He was found murdered. It's in season
And
season
his-
10.
Oh, okay. My fault.
It's in the season 10. Like if you go to the actual season 10 tab, it'll be there.
It's at the end.
Uh,
Maybe in the prior.
I don't know. I just remember looking through it.
Okay, I'll find it. Huh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Still, crazy stuff.
Still, yes, very crazy stuff that's going on right now in the league. I don't know. I just like you have to wonder if it was because of the Pat Ross case, if he knew something as a teammate of Shiloh Lamprey.
Mm. It also is scary because it could very much be, like something related to like maybe Phil Up knew something and someone on the Corsairs team was dangerous for them to know about it, or I don't know. Like if there's any way that he knows something, and it could somehow be damning if someone on the Corsairs finds out.
I don't know if the investigation will be able to kind of connect the dots as far as that goes, but it's just so deep.
It is. It's
Such
very
a
deep.
it's potentially a very deep case, and it's something to look forward to in the vast depths of the off season. And it's very sad. Rip Phil Upe.
Feel bad for the guy, man.
He was just getting his first chance, man.
Yeah, he just got the call
got it.
up. I
Sad.
would like to note that there was only 2 tyrants, or 3 tyrants.
Yeah.
Laquan, DeLewis, and Gus. I don't think any of them did it. Shout out Tyrants
We'll see.
Nation.
We'll see. All right.
Let's move on.
Let's move
We have one more quick little creative segment before we talk about the centuries at length.
on. The experiment.
The JFL has been toying with the idea of expansion. Very exciting stuff. Very, very exciting. A new volcanic eruption has happened off the coast of Johnland, and a new island chain has formed. And there's lots of talks about new teams being formed on this island chain. And everybody seems to have like a couple of name ideas, but I think ultimately it will be up to John's discretion.
It will.
But that doesn't stop us from speculating here at Inside the JFL. So
I'm still surprised he's even considering it.
yeah, it'll be a lot of work for the draft class, but now that stats are automated, I feel like that's a big weight.
Definitely possible, yes.
But I personally think it would be really cool to. I've only ever been an expansion team. I've never been here during an expansion. And I think that would be really fun to experience. But of course, it's totally up to Mr. John himself. But we had a couple ideas. So I think everybody's favorite concept right now is currently the gambling slash
Okay.
cards based ideas. So there were a couple ideas being thrown around in the Discord server, and those were the dealers, which makes sense, like the card dealer. The crimps, which is like a sort of way that people
Shuffling.
fold the cards to like
Oh,
cheat.
for poker.
Yeah. There's also the jesters, which I think is a great name, especially if you want to use like all the different suit iconography on the jerseys and on the helmets. I think would be really cool.
Yeah.
That said, the jesters is like sort of like a sillier name. There's the jokers as well, so even sillier. And then there's the suits, for different card suits. There's the dead hands, which is like I believe is a term for like a sort of poker hand, like that's kind of
Just a
poo-poo.
poo-poo hand.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't heard of dead hands before.
Wait, I'll look it up. And then
the
the last one
wagers.
is the wagers.
I don't know if that one would ever come to be. I could definitely see the jokers and the jesters
Oh, what?
coming.
Oh, it's a gaming term. What?
Yeah, I don't know where you got dead hands from. There's like farming hands.
That was thrown out. That was thrown out by John. I think that's low key a good name. Gamble.
I do think my favorite of the gambling based ones is probably the jokers.
Oh, it's described as a two-pair poker hand consisting of black aces and black eights. Because a guy was murdered
while
with
playing.
with that hand. Yeah.
Damn.
Okay, I forgot about that. I think I was aware of that, but
All
Okay.
knowledge.
I'm
Yeah,
behind.
I don't know. I think the jokers are probably my favorite of that bunch.
I like the jesters a little bit more because I think you can do more like cool like iconography with it and like more like maybe like a cool like logo
Yeah.
that involves like different suits or like a medieval jester type vibe. Or you could go with something like more serious and do like a evil clown or something. I don't know. That's kind of a crazy idea.
Let's go to the volcano teams here.
Yes, this is also another favorite one, as of course the islands popped up because of
A volcanic eruption.
a volcanic hotspot.
Oh
Little
my
something.
God.
I know it's okay.
I love erupting volcanoes.
Same.
This guy's an erupting volcano.
I'm erupting. When she magma on your hotspot till you erupt.
Pompeii.
Bang. So we got a couple ideas. We got the magmas. That's my idea. I like that one, but I understand that it would be hard to be like, yeah, I'm a magma. Yeah, magma quarterback dies in volcanic eruption. I don't know. I also like the calderas, and a caldera is like a huge it's like I believe it's a pit that is after an eruption. There's the geysers, which I think is really cool, like hot springs
Yeah.
type of thing. There's the hot spots, the obsidians, which I think is
I think that's a cool one.
is a pretty cool name. I also came up with the tephras and the eruptions. Tephras are like the things that spew into the air during the eruption. Like it's anything like dirt, magma, whatever flies into the air. And I also think it sounds like really cool.
Yeah.
Tephras.
I think that a lot of those would be interesting to implement because it would be a lot different from the team names we have now.
Yeah, I agree. Like they're all very like
They're all very animate.
yeah, yeah. Whereas like this is like more like a force of nature type of
Yeah.
thing. But I don't know. I think it'd be neat.
I think it would be
I think it'd
pretty
be really
neat.
cool.
I think Obsidian would be very interesting uniform wise. What you could do with that.
All black with like red
Even purple,
highlights.
man.
Purple would be
Just
really
straight
cool.
purple.
That'd be really neat.
I also like the idea of the geysers. I think
Yeah.
that could be like a really cool gray blue color scheme.
I was thinking like all the interesting colors that like pop up from like different
Yeah.
like on the edges of different like pooling geysers, like that like neat rainbow, like could do like a rainbow warriors type of thing. Low key, the Hawaii uniforms are so tough. Would love that in the JFL. But also there was the idea for like a pink team, a team with pink.
I love that idea.
I personally love that idea. But this one is like a little bit more out there. So I literally was
These are pretty reachy.
I was grasping at stuff. But I do think the two best names are the Blossoms and the Sakuras. Because they're
You're saying that wrong, Hank.
oh my fault, G.
It's Sakura.
Sakura.
I mean, technically Sakura, but it's Sakura.
It's like cherries,
But it's like
right?
cherry blossom. So it's in the blossom realm
Yeah.
as well.
I think having like a cherry themed team would be pretty neat as well. Tehran Cherry, you must be traded.
Yeah,
You must.
I like the idea of having Sakura being the name of a team, but I also like some of the other teams we have listed there. Some of the more spacey teams, like the Mirage, the Novas,
The Nebulas.
the Nebulas, the Auroras.
I think the Auroras would be cool, but you could. I feel like that lends itself a bit more to like that like yellow blue spectrum of color.
It definitely does.
But I think you could certainly make it like pinkish purplish as
Yeah.
well. I also was thinking of like the Cyclones, even though that might be a little bit harder. And the Corals. The Corals is like I don't know about that one.
I
But
mean,
it's
it'd
pink.
be cool for an
It's pink.
island. It'd be cool for an island team to be named the Corals.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, I agree.
the island culture. Go back to the kind of rainbow warrior type.
Yeah. I think also there's two that I think are like really out there but are still like kind of cool. Now I know John when the pink team name was thrown out there by Brady, I believe, immediately was the Flamingos because Flamingos pink bird.
Yeah.
And I think the Flamingos is like a lot to say, and it's also like it's kind of like a daintier sounding bird, but the Mingos is low key tough.
I feel like there's another. Like I'm thinking of like a Australian jack. Aren't those Mingos as well though?
Wait, what did you say they are?
It's like an Australian jackal, but just look up the Mingo. Just look up Mingo.
Oh, it's a people.
Oh, I thought that there was. I don't know.
Jonathan Mingo.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking of then. Oh, I'm thinking of a dingo.
Oh, Dingo, yeah. No, you're good. Dingoes are cute. They look like the Shiba Inu dog.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's some ideas for the pink. Then I also added some other themes. The forest themes. I think there really isn't I think there's a huge opportunity because there's sort of like like a lack of it, but I imagine that there wouldn't be a lot of forests on a new magma island.
Yeah.
But I do think, maybe there's like a tree farm that had to be transplanted onto the island to provide all the timber, and that's like what one of the settlements are about. So I thought of the jacks, like the lumberjacks.
Yeah.
I thought of the timbers, which is like that one's a little more
Timber.
abstract, like timber quarterback, timber running back, timber DB. I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit better than like some of the other ones. But also there's the ironwoods, which I thought of as like more of like a long-standing, like larger wild foresting area, so that might not work either. And then also the oaks and the pines, because I think like specific tree names are kind of interesting.
We could have a Stanford mascot
We could.
for the Pines.
The pines. I think it'd be cool to have a team named after a tree.
I think it'd be cool. I don't know if it quite fits the John Land vibe.
Yeah, I agree. It might not fit the league necessarily, but I don't know. Hypothesis. The Maples. Fuck it. Canadian team.
Canadian John Land.
Canadian John Land. I like to think that there's like some of the water receded a little bit, and there's like
a slight northern.
like not Canada, but like the Himalayas are still like poking up or something, or like Mount Kilimanjaro. You know what I mean? I don't know. It'd be cool, yo. But yeah, that's a random tidbit of thing that I thought about earlier.
I like this next section.
Yeah, the next section I was thinking of like mythology, like different like sort of cultures that may have been swallowed by the sea, and like warriors and like things like that. So the berserkers are obviously like a Norse sort of vibe, so that might not fit the islands either.
I
But-
feel like that would fit an island.
It could, yeah. It depends like what kind of climate it has, because if it's like a colder island, then it totally could work, because like Iceland and whatnot.
Yeah.
But also the Highlanders I think would be cool. I like think of like the war paint and like feel like that would have some cool logos to go with it, and also like if the hotspot was like strong enough, some of those like dormant volcanoes would be like really really big. I was also thinking the claymores because it's like an iconic weaponry. I thought the
I
shamrocks
really
was
like
tough.
the shamrock.
I love the shamrocks, bro. Having like a just a 4-leaf like logo with like
It just
a strong
yeah.
green.
You could even have like a leprechaun logo.
Yeah,
Like
it'd be fire.
it'd just be tough.
It'd be so tough. I like that one. The Fenians is like I saw that one on an AI generation.
Oh brother, this guy was using AI.
Yeah, I
Can you
feel kind
believe
of bad,
this?
but I needed to poke my brain more.
The Argonauts is interesting with the new Odyssey movie coming
Yes,
out.
I think the Argonauts would be a cool name too, like ancient Greek warrior, the Golden Fleece.
Oh,
It'd be neat. And then also there's some other like
what is that one, bro?
the Mamluks.
Yeah.
It's like a heavy cavalry.
Is it?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's like
This is ball knowledge for me.
Turkey,
Turkey?
Middle East, like Egypt. The Mamluks were an Egyptian kingdom. IDK. But yeah, I think it's cool, man.
It is.
So the Shoguns, which I don't know if that's really John Land, American John Land vibe, but
yeah.
I think it could be cool. And there's also the Pharaohs, which I think could work also for the gambling theme. If there's like a large
I guess I didn't realize before the Jackals kind of have the Pharaoh.
Oh,
The
yeah,
Pharaohs
they do.
would be.
Yes.
I was the one that suggested the Pharaohs, but I kind
Yeah.
of forgot. The Jackals have that vibe already.
They do. There's some and then there was just some like assorted ones that I thought of. There's a couple of like space ones in here, and like some sea ones. So I wrote the Comets because I think there really isn't like a cool sports team named the Comets.
I think just a space team would be so cool.
Yeah, I agree. The Eclipse, that's a little more abstract because it's not like quite like an object. It's more like an event. But I think it'd be cool. There's also the Nebulas, which I think could have some really cool color schemes. The Meteors, and then I wrote the Barnacles. But I was also
Barnacles.
I was also thinking of other sea ones. I think one of the cooler ones is the Undertow.
The Undertow.
Like it's like what happens when you're swimming and it sweeps you off from under your feet, like when you're swimming in the big lake.
Oh. I know what you're talking
Yeah, I feel like that's tough. But we do already have an Admirals. But if it's more like a sea vibe, we
about.
could
I think
do like
a fish team, like a mahi type
mahi
team.
mahi. Yeah, that'd be neat.
Like a swordfish or something. Like
Swordfish, the Marlins.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
That's
wait, that's
baseball.
a baseball
Oops.
team. But I don't know. There's a lot of cool fish out in the
there's a lot of cool fish. Something to think about. But yeah.
All right.
That sort of wraps up the expansion part. But if you guys have any other names for ideas, maybe we'll include it on the form.
Maybe.
I don't know. So,
I
wait, can I pee really quick?
yeah. I'm gonna cut this out because I want you to be here.
Okay.
W clap cut. Okay, that's good. That's good. We're back.
We're so bad.
We're back. But I kind of wanted to spend this last segment just glazing my own team because
As one does.
why not?
Yeah.
I'm really proud of how my players have played this season.
Mm-hmm.
I think the centuries are starting to come together, and I really want to talk about what I think about the experiment with 4 tight ends and how it's gone this season.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
gonna come right out and ask, are you gonna do it again next season?
Yes, I think I'm gonna keep this for the next 3 seasons past season 10.
Wow.
Like I am that confident that it'll lead me to playoff success.
Interesting.
I don't know. There's just something about how it's all working out. You know, Rod Santinson is probably an All-Pro this season, leading D linemen in tackles with a very competitive 7 sacks right now.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 8. I might have forgotten one from his last game. But I think he is a very great candidate for All-Pro this season.
Mm-hmm.
Petey Winslow is a guaranteed All-Pro. Has not missed a kick all season. If he even misses one next week, he's still an All-Pro.
Mm-hmm.
Phenomenal season. He was such a good second-round draft pick. I was overthinking that so much last season. Or I guess pretty much 2 seasons ago now. But to come out and pick a kicker in my first draft as a manager in the second round, it's definitely a risk when you're rebuilding like that. But oh my god, I couldn't be more happy with how it turned out.
Yeah. I mean, he's probably the best kicker right now.
I wish he had the same volume as some of the other guys, but he's so good.
I mean, when that Century's offense is on the field, man,
Yeah.
just marching it down all the way.
Talking about the offense, man, Kronk is probably an All-Pro this season.
Yeah, second you said, right? Receiving.
He's currently second in receiving. His touchdown numbers are a little lackluster, but I feel like you could say that about my whole offense. But his receiving is so good this season. Without much competition, it was him and Jazan.
Mhm.
Like, he is pushed kind of where I thought he'd be this season. At one point, I did think he was going to lead the league in receiving yards. Obviously not now,
He was close.
but what a great season 2 for him, man.
Mhm.
And he is the cornerstone of my team. He is my favorite player, probably, on the team. It's just, he was such an icon to draft in my first draft.
Yeah.
What?
You totally drafted him.
I drafted Kronk.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Jazan.
No, I was talking about Kronk.
Oh. So Jazan isn't your favorite player?
No.
So you want to trade him back?
No, I don't want to trade Jazan back. But I do want to talk about Jazan. Oh my god, he's so consistent. I mean, the last, week and a half haven't been his best, but holy, what a season. Everyone wrote him off. Preseason, barely even a top 20 receiver, was being doubted. Brady with a huge shout in that ranking video. I think it was Brady. I'm 90% sure. Jazan has proved his haters wrong, man. He only has 2 touchdowns, but his receiving numbers are so there.
It's just because of the volume. It's just because of the volume. Sure.
This guy is not a happy camper. I know he wishes he had the Jazan still. I think Jazan would still be eating in a 2 or 3 receiver system. I don't think that's ridiculous to say.
Alright. Talk about Raheem.
And then Raheem Baker, obviously one of the great running backs in this league. When some of the when some of these older guys start to retire here, Raheem is probably top 3, I think, from that point on in rushing yards every season.
Yeah.
I think he's just, as time goes on, as the team kind of continues building its identity around this gritty football, you're just gonna start eating and eating more.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I think also when you have that many tight ends on the field, it's a lot of body, and inevitably that's gonna work out
Yeah.
for.
I mean, he's had those
Okay.
games this year. He's had a couple 150-yard games. It was the start of the experiment, so I didn't know what to expect. I kind of hoped it would be 100 yards every week.
Mm.
It hasn't turned out to be quite that, but where it's ended up, I mean, he's still top 5 in rushing right now. He's in a phenomenal spot for years to come.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so happy with how he's been developing.
So, I gotta ask: are you going to draft a tight end this upcoming year?
I can't spoil anything.
Oh, okay. All right.
I can't
all right.
spoil
All right.
anything.
Good enough. Good enough.
But I do think, like I kind of said earlier, I think my experiment with 4 tight ends is working well.
Mhm.
I've had pretty much all close games this season. They've all come down to the wire. I think the largest loss I've had is 10 points to the Direwolves. Even
Crazy.
that is
That's nuts.
not a huge loss.
Yeah.
I played the Griffins. I played the Griffins tight.
Yeah.
Even Kirk even got hurt in the game against the Griffins, and it was still tight.
Royal, man.
Yeah, Ralph Boyle was starting in that Direwolves game, and 10 points difference.
Mhm.
Things are really starting to turn around for my team, and I'm excited to see where it's going.
Kirk turnaround too.
I think everybody kind of knows I wasn't happy with Kirk at the end of last season.
Kirk definitely knew it too.
I
He
was
made it very
ready to
public.
trade him. I was not. I kind of looked at him as he's a great quarterback, but I don't know if I could ever truly win with him.
Mhm.
I think this season he showed me that I can.
Mhm.
And I will, as he kind of gets used to the system, he'll be a good leader in the future years.
I
in
think
this
also he's as you draft more young guys, having guys that are consistently there, Kirk is going to be a good teacher.
Yes, absolutely. He's played with so many different people, I feel like, at
Yes.
this point.
Yeah.
There's a lot of turnaround in his first 2.5 years.
Yeah.
So,
It's exciting.
yeah,
Exciting to be a Centuries fan right now.
it is. And I think my biggest takeaway with this experiment is almost I don't feel as though my offense relies on my quarterback like some of the other offenses do.
Mhm.
I think the game with Ralph Boyle against the Direwolves kind of proved that to me. Ralph didn't need to have a good game. He was just kind of there to run the offense,
Right.
and we still played it fairly close against a good Direwolves team.
Mm.
I don't know. I think if you're in a spot where you want to stay consistent with winning and you have the pieces, 4 tight ends is not a bad strategy to consider.
Yeah.
Your quarterback doesn't have to focus as much on the receivers. It's less work for him. The tight ends, you don't even have to have receiving tight ends. A lot of my tight ends are pretty bad this year, but like we've still had good output.
Yeah.
Um,
Beyond Kronk, has there been any standouts?
Not tight end wise. It's been kind of spread. Sal had a pretty down year.
Yeah. Do you think that's because of the system?
I think that's because of the system and because there's such a heavy focus on guarding the tight ends now. Like Sal hasn't had to deal with that.
Yeah. Nothing else to stretch the field.
Yeah, but I think it's something that more people should consider. I guess is a deeper tight end strategy.
Mm.
I know I'm kind of. I spend time here glazing, which the Centuries don't necessarily deserve the glaze as a team yet, but I think with the direction we're moving in, it's very exciting, and I'm very glad that I decided to run 4 tight ends this year. I don't know. I plan on doing kind of a State of the Union speech for the Centuries. It's called the State of the Centuries. So you guys, I'll send that out at the end of the season here. We'll see. It'll probably be like 5 to 10 minutes, but I don't know. It's just an exciting time to be rebuilding the JFL. It's an exciting time to be in the JFL. I'm just excited for everyone's future.
That's good, man. I'm happy that you found so much success with something that is truly your strategy, something that is truly unique to what you think of as like optimal football. Yeah. So, you know what they say, man. Keep spanking them.
Driving up that ass, cousin.
Yes, sir.
That's
Inside the JFL.